That didn't work out the way I wanted to. Hello, we're back. It's time for more Genshin Impact. And today, we're doing yet another story quest. And no, we're not doing the 4-star story quest. No. We're going to go to Hotao. Is that how you say her name? Let's go ahead and unlock. And get to her quest. Now, I do not have enough wishes to do a roll before we start off this episode like the past 2 or 3 episodes. I know it's sad, but we're just going to have to do this instead. So, the mysterious Wangshu Parlor. Your adventure takes you to Wu Wang Hill, where Paimon senses that something is amiss. Oh, whatever could it be? Hold up a second. Do I have experience that I need to dish out to characters? Who needs experience? Here we go. We'll wait. Because it's a good way to spend money for the battle pass. For one of the achievements, for one of the things we need to get. Ooh, what's this? Wind Trees. Classic game that hands down Mondstadt's history is once again being held. Players shall split into 2 sides. The rebels... no, I'm good. I know what it is. I'm good. Wait, which is the better way to transport? You know what? Let's just go to this one. There isn't something that I'm missing in events, am I? Like, you have to play this with other people, right? I don't want to do that. I don't want to play with other people. I am notoriously very closed off, which does not help my YouTubing. Streaming. I'm planning on streaming. I'm not at the moment, though. Oh, I can get another thing for Mona to... Wait, where is Mona at with her ascension? Just need another 3 of these, another 6 of these, another 3 of these. These are probably easy to get. I just got to go to the alchemy station. This is the one where I got to do like 2 more battles. But like I said, we're not going to do that now. No. It's time for the mission. Oh, but I can definitely mine while we go to the mission. I mean, look at all this ore that's right here.
Gather.
Get this for lapis. Go ahead and buzz this. And yeah, I have Aether running the Animo ability. I just really like the Animo ability. Alright. It's up top, right? It's not down here? Because I don't want to have to deal with her if I don't have to. Let's try going up and see what happens. The distance is shrinking while I'm climbing, so I think I've made the right decision here. But how long do I have to climb for? That's the real question. Oh. I got a break in the... Oh, frickin'. Where's the best place to get up? Probably over here, right?
Solidify.
I didn't even know this was here. I gotta get over to this wall. Probably shouldn't jump anymore, just keep the staminas. Don't want to lose my stamina before we get to our destination, because I don't want this fall to our death. Which, not fun. Not fun. Oh, hey. This kind of works. That helped out a little bit. Who knew we would spend like the first 2-3 minutes just climbing? How boring. Yeah, I remember when I did that. All right. Do I have to climb more? And it looks like it. Somehow that didn't alert the hilly churls. Cool. I didn't want to alert them anyway. I just want to start off this mission, which I still have to climb towards more. Please. Climb. Climb. It's still saying higher because I still have to climb a little bit. I somewhat remember this. Like little spirits all around.
Why did we come here?
For a story quest.
Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, it does look kind of eerie. Especially the way that it got darker the moment we got
here. Or anything, just concerned for your safety.
You really had to be concerned for my safety?
This is how lots of scary stories go.
True.
You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
There's barely any light.
Oh, yeah.
And then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of...
They could have timed that a little bit better. Didn't you say you weren't scared? Didn't you say you were concerned about my safety?
Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal.
We're here!
Gets us, he's
We are
gonna
far
eat
from normal.
Paimon for sure.
It's just a dude.
Who are you?
I came from beyond the heavens.
Beyond the heavens? A strange way of putting it. Don't try to scare me.
Sorry.
I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend.
There's a funeral around here?
No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
I agree.
Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon.
But you're kind of terrifying.
I'm not. Paimon's super friendly looking.
You float.
Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Like an alien.
Gods protect me.
No. Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Relax.
Don't scream at him.
Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Should we chase after him?
Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen.
So, I bet a lot of serial killers say that before they get into killing. Get the butterfly.
Something
What was that?
Paimon
Butters
said?
away?
Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
Yeah, I kind of see that. What are these little drifty thingies? It's like their souls or something. Here we go.
Director, there's a ghost after me.
It's not a ghost, it's just a Paimon.
Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
I'm a client.
Exactly.
You run a funeral parlor.
We're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain?
How are we clients of a funeral parlor?
Doesn't seem quite right either.
Exactly.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Funeral. Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Did Paimon really just figure that out?
There, they deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Pretty much.
Oh, you know Zhongli? Well,
Yeah.
that saves me a lot of explaining.
I once bumped into the two of you
Yao,
together.
The current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality.
Trifling
A
matters.
satisfying trade to be in,
That's
though.
the way to say it.
And Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
I don't think we fall into the client category.
Yeah. If we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Yeah.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
That's eerie.
Or later.
That is really freaking eerie.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have
Advanced?
to worry about what might be around the corner. But be sure to book the right date. Pro
What?
tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice.
Death is kind of a short notice thing, typically.
Speaking of dates, if
Not
you're
typically.
struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Whoa,
Wait,
slow down. That's...
this is too much.
you... There's a lot to unpack here.
That all sounded very bizarre.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual.
That's an
Allow me to
understatement.
explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore
Ah.
calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, Funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence.
Do they?
You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
Maybe
Granted.
your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
Normal. Yeah. I'm here on an adventure.
Adventure?
There's a chest behind her.
You must hail from the Adventurers Guild. Then
Which one?
You are one of our distinguished clients. Wood, to be precise.
Wood? What do you mean?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it.
But
Don't look so shocked. Oh, take a look.
I was supposed to be
Our
offended that I was a
adventurers
marble.
Spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these
bread
deserve
and
better
butter.
treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
How subtle of you.
Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this.
No.
Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
I don't really want to take part in your business. Look how messed up all this conversation is, especially right here. Recently, the funeral parlor has been trying to strike up a business deal with the Adventurers Guild, saying, yo, we would like to strike up a deal for you when your adventurers get killed on adventures. This is messed up.
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
I'm not sure I want a
looking
favor
for
from you.
someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you.
What?
You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
When did we become your assistants?
She seems to be a very you go with my flow type person.
Funeral parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she be talking to the dead?
Yeah. I don't think she's talking about someone that just lost her tongue.
She's a weird one.
Obviously. And there's a lot of chests around here, and apparently I've gotten them all before because I'm not getting any primo gems out of them. All right, so teleport down to Liyue Harbor. That's not the location I thought it was at. I thought it was in like the same building as the Fatui Bank, but just underneath it. Oh, that's right. We got to talk to the Adventurers Guild. Buy a few what? I don't even know what Paimon's talking about. Hi, we're here to mediate.
You again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
Just hear her out.
Since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also
This is too
provide
much.
an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. No, we do charge a
Oh my
slight
gosh.
premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
She's too excited about
I
it.
don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context.
Agreed.
Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. Time
Understandable.
for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
What?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need
Her
another
best
class
needs to
with the
stop.
Millilith.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
I side with Lan on this issue.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Yeah, you don't know how to...
Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss.
Bad wording.
Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
Bad wording. Part of it is she needs to stop... Here's the thing. She needs to stop being excited, and she needs to stop doing, like, bundle deals. Nobody wants to talk about death in bundles. That is not anybody's... That's not what anybody wants. All right. Let's continue.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations.
The ones you were just
Clients in
using?
need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the requests written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No,
No.
Director. I'm not asking
No,
about the
no.
wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Special offer? Can you just say wooden tiles should be blank?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters
Maybe chill on it.
just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed them. Then I
Understandable.
organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
Understandable.
That doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development. The other
should stop
method
doing
I'm
that.
trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on
Yeah,
them.
no.
What do they buy
No.
and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may
Home?
not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
No wonder you're on the Millilith radar. See, look. Every time I've known of dealing with death in my life, when it comes to like family members, just people I know, for the most part, it was rather sudden, or you kind of knew it was coming about a week in advance. You knew the decline was happening for a while, but you knew the death was coming about a week in advance. And yeah, I've only known of one person really preparing their coffin before they died, and that's because they made the coffin themselves. Nobody else that I know that has died has been like, you know what, let me pick out a nice coffin for myself before I die. Not a single one. Yeah, I'm going with the no wonder you're on the Millilith radar.
All right, Mung. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles.
Is this too
The
morbid?
future of our business depends on it.
She's taking it too
I'm
lightly,
still
and
not
I'm
sure this will work.
not trying to take it too seriously.
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right?
You're not comprehensive
It's true.
enough.
I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild
I wouldn't
because
call it
they're a
great.
new client.
I would not call it great.
But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair.
Your old clients, the ones that will be in.
Let
No,
me
I'm
do
gonna
some
stop.
market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
Where is Zhongli, and why is he not helping her?
Told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again.
Well, we kind of
Let's
signed up
look
for it.
around while she's away.
Like, really though, isn't Zhongli supposed to be a consultant? Why is he not here consulting, telling her, maybe you shouldn't do these things? Like, really, where is he at? Where am I going?
Fate is cold as such.
To the
for it
board?
cannot-
A board used for hanging Wang Shun funeral parlor wooden tiles. Stop, stop, stop! I'm reading that. In which case, the characters on the back of the tiles must be the special offer. I guess we talk to her now?
You must be the director's new hires.
Not really.
Not us. We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk.
Why? Because it's dark and depressing?
The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Are you sure about that? She seems to have no tact.
Her? Tactful?
Exactly! Oh, we get to go inside? We never got to go inside before. Oh, we're just examining the door now. So behind this door is the Wangshun Funeral Parlor. It looks far more ordinary than the director made it out to be.
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
Yeah, Hu Tao's right over here.
That's settled then. Write it like this.
Please don't. I don't even know what she's gonna say, but don't.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora.
No!
I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
That's not what funerals are!
But director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
Old
That's true.
hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up?
So we can have a better look inside the casket?
Yes, director.
Poor guy's given up.
Yeah, I would too.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We? As in us.
Apparently.
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here?
Sadly, no.
Well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
Wait, what?
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Yeah, it does.
Just
It does.
a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
Comforting.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits. Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
But I've seen a ghost.
Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
I wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
That's why people think you're weird.
I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
I really don't
Director,
think she gets
wait. What about Big G?
Who?
Don't forget.
Who Big G?
Gee, who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Potential? Wait, are we? Yeah, we're still gonna be in town. I like at least teleport closer. Where did it go? Who Big G? This isn't Big G, this is Lil Wu. We'll talk to him anyway.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains?
Oh my
You shouldn't
gosh.
ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life.
She needs to
So,
stop.
aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
Someone needs to stop her.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Yeah, I feel bad for dude.
Why did they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Is that what that was?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Exactly, Paimon. Exactly. Continue visiting potential clients. This is really messed up. But this is how comedy works, kind of. You have somebody that's off the wall, and then you have the straight man. Both Paimon and myself were the straight man in this situation. Wait, do we have to go around back or down front? Oh no, here we are. Moo. Are you dying too?
And you are. Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers?
Pretty
I think
much.
this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it.
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
Yeah, no.
I'm not
When
sure
people die,
it's
they'll
every
come to you.
service that falls into that.
That's exactly right, Nina.
Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
I'm with homie here.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Wouldn't you get more clients if it was?
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
No. Unless they're truly, truly disturbed. No. Someone underneath us? Wangzi.
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No,
Understandable.
No. Okay,
Completely
relax.
understandable.
We're leaving.
Completely
But
understandable.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You need to
You
stop.
really don't give up, do you?
There is no persuading them.
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you.
Yes.
Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Yeah, I understand you.
Really?
It's
This is
just
just getting really uncomfortable.
enough business development. Please help me find someone.
Business development? Is that what you see this as?
Yes.
Surely you don't think all that was business development.
What else would it be?
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild.
Huh?
I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G?
Rings a bell.
As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
That was stopping for a quick chat. I wonder what business development looks like.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for?
That'd be a
I'm
sixth sense,
no
not a
doctor.
sixth.
Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng funeral parlor was going to start healing people?
No, we thought you were
Or-
messed up enough that you're just like, oh, you're gonna die soon, right?
Kind of subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
In a subtle way.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng funeral parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Okay, I guess we'll head back. I feel like teleporting would probably still be the quickest way to do it. Like, the distance isn't much different, but still. So the funeral parlor, where this whole situation isn't messed up. Yet it actually is. Hi, Meng.
Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Can you tell me who Big G
Who is this
is?
Big G anyway?
Thank you, Paimon.
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there.
Were they alive?
Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really.
Were they ever alive?
But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
What was the accident?
I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wuwang Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
Hu Tao is probably disturbed a lot more than you have. That kind of thing doesn't happen.
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined Wangsheng funeral parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Meng forever. Those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wuwang Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Can we get more information on this Big G?
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng funeral parlor?
Yes, would you like to do a buy one, get
My
one free
name's
coffin?
Lo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me.
This is
I
our
think
story
that
development.
It's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
You believe so too? Then it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end! The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wulong Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Yep.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me. I beg you. I'm too young to die.
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparations. Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
We're not your assistants.
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the exorcism site. Over here. This is the best way to get to it. And turn around. There we go. This away. It's right outside of town, huh? Now I'm good. Who that dude? Oh, someone that wants help. Nope, we're not talking to him. We got enough people that want our help. I haven't helped a single one of them in a long time. Whoop. And then whoosh. There we go.
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful God's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
So why are we here? Also, if we're killing time, are you going to offer time a good bargain?
You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friend's turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible.
I want to keep them in the dark. I
The
think
best way
a
to do
coffin
that
is plenty
is to
dark.
make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
Isn't it better to tell people the truth? How old are you, Paimon?
Why would you ask that?
For fun.
Just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it.
Very true.
What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense.
What if there's actually something going on?
Why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
I know just some bits and pieces.
They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
They're just burning
I
disease.
didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated.
Yeah.
We've dealt with similar phenomena
That's
multiple
how you
times
deal with it.
throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers. guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead.
Still, your package deals aren't the best way to go about all of it. Nah, that's what you meant by guarding the border. Never knew Wangshen had such long history. Let's go with that.
So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This leyline monolith will make for a really great prop.
A while later.
Ah, you're finally here. We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form.
What if he actually
Don't
knows what it
worry,
is, though?
The Traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
Doing all the dirty work again? You failed to mention we need to fight.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Right.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo,
She is a weirdo.
but she's serious about everything she does.
And she is a weirdo.
How can you call me a weirdo?
Because you are one!
Wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or
No.
disarmingly different?
No. I think you
All
make
right,
people with their
let's
defenses
get
up.
down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Oh, we're definitely fighting something. That's for sure. Protect the lane line monolith and fend off the enemies.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
Please come closer.
Go.
Freeze them all onto the ground. Tons of fun. Can we get off of the monolith? Thank you. We are not a monolith.
I'm
Who got next? Oh my gosh! Switch to Zhongli! I swear, they made it so that the times take longer.
Wheel of life.
What was that dinky little throw you just did? You're fighting me now. Stop aiming for the monolith. That one's still looking at the monolith. Stop it! So,
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before.
you just had
I'm
hysteria.
cured. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what would
Right.
happen.
In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked!
Oh, no. Wrong way to go about it!
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
People get sick all the
Caught a
time.
cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again, so I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say. I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
See, now you just made him feel
I feel
bad.
relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed.
Why
He
not?
found us first.
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
He died when he was a child.
He is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
Exactly.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
What do we have to do? I guess we just got to teleport over. What do we have to do for him? Do we have to do a domain just to help him cross over to the other side? Hold up.
Go.
All right, and boom, here we go. Are we ever going to see inside the funeral parlor?
Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
I just didn't expect to stumble upon Big G like that either.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Mm-hmm. Does sound like a bird Pokemon.
She pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor.
Okay.
I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone.
Did you latch onto that dude?
A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Sounds about right.
It must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
Pretty much.
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Why didn't you come looking for Meng sooner?
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the
Meng.
place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Yeah, it happens.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
So, all of this was just because you got lost?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
I can't. It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
The ghost is scared of heights.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill.
What was the accident that killed him then?
You haven't changed a bit.
Good thing they don't call you Talji. No.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself
Stupid
to the
tall
living.
jokes.
And with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Is he gonna be confused
Like
by
I
that?
said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. No, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuwang Hill, and we should be done and dust to dusted.
But he
Dusted,
just said he wanted
dusted?
to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songzi.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G. Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
Yeah, they've already been freaked out today. Thanks to somebody.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better. So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Are we really
gotta choose my
going
words
with
carefully.
Tao's plan?
Yeah,
At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
possibly. Does he really want to talk to us though? Remember the last time you saw us?
Hi! Do you remember us?
Of course he does.
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
Mung told us his story. Mung says that you're an old friend of you. He's an old friend of yours.
Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar.
Yeah, she is.
But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
Typical Paimon.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken. I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies.
Got them.
I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
We don't need to give him a minute. We don't need a minute. We have them. I've been collecting these
Chilies are a
things.
common sight in Liyue. I can rustle that dish up in no time if you help me find some.
I got them. See, look. I had 77 of them. You can take one.
Great. This should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down? When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Great! See you later! How did he know about the others?
Well, Paimon, you didn't really hide what you were trying to do. Let's go ahead and teleport over here. Because she was literally right at the waypoint. And let's get to talking.
Not you again.
Us
I
again.
Told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
I don't blame you.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
Yeah.
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense for this kind of thing. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted.
Really?
I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
Well, he completely explained why Lil Wu pretty much knew what was going on. Wait, where are we meeting at? Like here? No, above here. It's that's the best way to get up here. I'm gonna go to these stairs. Oh, come on. Why do I always struggle with the stairs so much? They're all here.
You're all here.
Yep, all three of them.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
Aw.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan Sao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Can I just send Paimon? She can float down there and float back up. I literally have to run up and down stairs. Fine, I'll go myself. Look at all the exclamation points on my little mini map. Oh, do they mean that dock? Well, this probably still is the shortest distance. And I got enough stamina to swim quickly. Come on. Almost there, I think. Oh, wait. I know where we're going now. Yeah, up here. Hi, dude.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Sansa.
I think she mentioned it. Yes, here you are on the register. No problem. The
We're not on the
plastrite
register, she
shards
is.
are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
All right, what crates?
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Sansa was talking about. Let's head back.
All right, heading back. There's no good way to get up there. Not a one. Wait. Yeah, no, not a one. Ooh, I could go this way. Go up these stairs, past the bookshop where there's another quest that is they want me to do. And here we go.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step.
Waiting. Mounts the plastrite
Okay,
shard
there
under
we
the
go.
lantern.
I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this. No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the three of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
What do you mean?
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well, and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
You can count on us. I won't press you on the things you once spoke of.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you.
All right.
We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Let's go. Yo, can I get that recipe? I like having recipes cooked. Let's teleport to this one. See if maybe this gives us the better way to it. Yeah, this is better. I'll say, what is that red glowing thing? Just something that I did before. And here we are. Hello. Brought him.
you're back already?
Yep.
Sooner than I expected. You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Paimon look that unreliable to you?
Yes.
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal.
They pretty much already knew.
Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
I can't tell if you're serious anymore.
Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists.
Fundamentally, that was exactly what happened. Peek behind the curtain, end of the world, pretty much.
The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows
I hate a
about
platinum
it.
end.
Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories. So listen
You can do
to
that?
everything I say. Let's go.
We're doing a domain, aren't we?
Scared.
Don't be scared, Paimon.
Says,
It'll be
we're
alright.
caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
Yeah, let's do it. Here it is. Yep. It's like every single one of them has to have a domain. Enter the border. Start. They want us to have someone with
Leave
pyro.
it to me.
Partner that up with the animo ability. We're gonna be doing some good.
Wow, what is this place?
I guess she uses pyro.
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire.
Just a little bit.
Keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Okay.
That pattern looks familiar.
What pattern? Oh, that
From
one?
the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Got it. Oh. How many times am I gonna need to do that? Hey, it's the door of resurrection while on the border of the afterlife. Interesting. Howdy, fellas! Does her ability hurt herself? It does. I don't like that.
Higher, higher, hands on fire.
A little too much.
Solidify!
Go, go.
Yeah, I can say I'm not too crazy about her abilities.
This place doesn't feel.
Yeah, she doesn't heal up when she uses her. She's trash!
Means the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little. How do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
Paimon's pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Let's do.
Get him! No escape!
That works.
Wheel of life.
Yeah, I don't like her ability. The fact that she just hurts herself and it doesn't heal up. Don't like it. Like, I'm literally over here having to use Chi-Chi's ability to just heal her back up. It's not a door that opens? Oh, you gotta do it from up there.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Who else would she be talking to? There we go. Got it. Oh, that wall? I was thinking that, like, this door would be opening. I'm gonna go through the wall first. Oh, we needed to do it anyway. Okay, I see, I see. You have to get these soul things over into the soul lanterns, I guess you can call them. Another door of resurrection. Ooh, boxes. How much more?
Go.
Let's back up from the box. Yeah, it wasn't worth it at all. Alright. Really, bruh? Yeah, the fire and ice doesn't really go well together.
I'll race you there.
Let's go ahead and give you one of these. One of these.
Disappear.
Keep him caught up in the fire. And dead. That was easy. Alright, can we hit it now? Alright, where do we go now? Yeah, I hope I never get her when it comes to getting new characters. I like 5-star characters. She's not what I want. I'll just keep breaking everything. Guess I gotta go down, even though that's a door right there. Is there any point in burning the hay? I mean, I know I'm doing it because it's there, but is there any point?
With the wind.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Let's go ahead and put that in there before we lose it. I feel like losing it is a possibility. And we're definitely not to... We're gonna need to burn down the spider web and kill the spider. Die, spider. Really? Excuse me. Stupid spider. Die.
I'll race you there.
This dungeon isn't that fun to me. Oh, is there anything down here to look at? Nope. Just death. Which is kind of the point of this place. Now we gotta swim. That doesn't work well with water. Well, at least we can make it here. Swing top speed. I'm always going to switch to Amber to burn things out of the way. So I don't trust her ability. Okay, and then we gotta go over there. That's obvious, but... What are we doing with all this running around exactly? How we truly know we're... What? We just went in a circle.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Uh-huh. That went faster this time. So we're missing something, aren't we? Whoa, this isn't freezing up. That's not normal. Why is this water not freezing? Why are we just going on a loop? Wait, do we gotta take that soul with us and go on the loop? I think that might be it. Hold up, let me get back to it. Let's try to use up all the stammies that don't matter. Gosh, I hate hitting the wrong button. It's because I literally don't look at my keyboard and I haven't memorized the feel of what's the different one.
What into that is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
I know exactly what we gotta do.
As if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
Watch. This is what you gotta do.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Calm down.
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
I'm telling you, all we gotta do is carry the soul through. Why does her ability hurt herself? Why does the ice not cover the water here? Like I said, I already figured out the loop, so we're good on this. Frickin' every time! Come on, can I just go past it?
Wheel of life.
Go!
Come on, I don't want to take too long on this, because I feel like the soul might disappear. Don't worry about breaking that stuff anymore. And boom. See? Another soul.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Calm down.
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
It's just a small puzzle.
Finally!
Where's
I
Mung?
thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
Where's Mung? It's just the three of us. It's just supposed to be
That's exactly the point.
well, 5.
Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Guess so.
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
What?
All right, leap of faith, and woo! Straight in the water. All right. Yeah. Guess we're swimming over to here. There's not going to be any more stuck in a loop things, is there? I probably could have sped up the swimming. A chest. I will be getting that. Thank you for the goodies. Keep going up. How much more is there to do?
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site.
Okay, cool. We probably got
Our
to clear it, right?
destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Nothing special. Are you sure about that?
Are you clients?
No.
Apologies. This is just a little unexpected.
What do you mean?
Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
Who are you?
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now.
Who?
Exactly how long, I couldn't really say.
Who are you waiting for exactly?
Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time.
So you're saying it's not difficult?
I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
But I didn't understand that last part. Whatever. Let's just keep making our way up.
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I.
Well, I'm not a resident here. I'm still alive.
I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic. Perhaps I just set my expectations too low.
What, of this place? Or of life? I'd like to know the context of what he means. Mo.
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy? I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Oh, is it supposed to be purgatory?
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
Purgatory too relaxing? Feels like the old man wants to move on, though.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
What if you just leave someone hanging, though?
I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy and chili chicken every day!
Fulfilled?
That's your wish?
Don't laugh at him.
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Oh, the toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Why, are you gonna marry him?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
That's gonna be sad.
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared.
Did he ever think about what he wanted?
About to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the five of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
We can prove it to you.
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman, and Songza makes great shell lanterns.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Doesn't this make him feel like
We've
he's
never
left out?
forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
So what are we gonna do? Talk to her? Yeah, let them talk. Let's talk to her.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
True. Don't you need to guard the border? Your scope of work is nothing like I imagined.
Really? The end result is the same, though. Exactly what I do and how I do it are just minor technicalities. As I explained,
Understandable.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living.
Yeah, sounds horrible.
Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
I didn't expect you to be such a storyteller. Can you reveal a bit more? Let's just say the storyteller.
The
I don't want to pry.
previous directors all love to tell this one too, although, if you ask me, I think I tell it best. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though.
Why?
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more to it.
Maybe it's for the better.
We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Well, you say a lot of weird things. Chest. Challenge completed, and let's leave. It's starting to get cold in my room. I need to turn on the space heater. I always turn it off when I record because I don't want the noise to be picked up. Also, I need to turn on the light. It's gotten dark in here. Also, I need to go upstairs and feed my dog. That's all I gotta do. But let's end things off properly. Oh, I could have got that lizard. I was too late on hitting that.
I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
That sounds
I
bad.
promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
You just said that you're gonna kill him?
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
She always does that. Have you not learned this already? She's your employer.
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
Bye, Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Didn't you just say that? Didn't Mung just say that his did?
Don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets.
Yeah.
You can leave in peace now.
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
Bye, Big G.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
Well,
should we really be hearing it, though?
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the Lantern Rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
Cheer up. You still have a lot ahead of you.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day.
That is morbid.
So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
That was a bit more of a shining point.
Thank you?
Good response.
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wuwang Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Well, isn't the work unpaid? Probably start paying him at some point.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
You promised that you'll help us in our search?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for.
That's because his sister isn't dead.
Pity indeed.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either.
It's understandable.
I'll keep
Either
my
sister
eyes
isn't
open
dead.
in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff.
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Seems like being the funeral home director really suits you. Nah. Seems like you really like your job.
I have my reasons.
Suits you part means that the buy one get one free thing would actually make sense.
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living.
Uh-huh.
But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once.
It means they're happy to
This means
leave
that
this
becoming
earth.
the director of
Probably.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
No regrets. And yet the butterfly flutters away. Finished. Thought he said he was done here. Why is he still here?
Since I don't plan to ever come back here, I'd like to make the most of this opportunity and stay a bit longer.
Understandable.
The director's right. Perhaps some time away will do me good.
Perhaps it will.
A new life awaits me.
All right, yeah. We're done here. So, that'll be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, which will be a half episode. Deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K, wet working. The roaches get the rays sprayed. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idol's vital things. this is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me either.